If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. Success is not a comfortable procedure.
It's up to you to find self-respect and dignity in yourself.
Stop sitting around moping and complaining and waiting for somebody to connect the dots for you. Put the work in and take the stairs to the top.
This will be your redemption arc, an apology to yourself and a sign to others that you will take life into own matters and change it for good. If you clicked on this video, then you have enough of being average and watching your life wither away. You have enough of going after the dreams of others and finally want to make yours come true. That is where your true version has to step up. The one that isn't blocked by fears, the one that isn't neglecting every task it has to do, the one that can be proud of himself no matter what. I'm in this transition too, but I've also lived through being stuck in life. Not taking care of my health, distancing myself from other people and being in a rut where I only indulged in instant gratification activities. Social media, video games, fast food, all of these things helped me to escape from my day-to-day life, but in the end only made me worse and depressed. I lacked the energy and didn't go after all the things that I knew I needed to do, and even when I found something good, as soon as I sensed some resistance, I always went back to these useless activities. I couldn't focus on anything anymore, which made getting onto work even harder than before. It was a dooming cycle that repeated itself every single day and that I wasn't seeming to get out of. But one day, something clicked. I woke up and realized that this couldn't go on anymore, seeing my life fade away as I only went more and more along the downward spiral. I knew that without action, my goals would only stay dreams. I knew that without changing myself, nothing would. So ask yourself this question: would you rather live with the pain of regret killing you, or going out there and killing yourself in the process to get the fulfillment you always wanted? I suppose you know the answer, which is why this is the time to start the greatest comeback of your life. It's time to rebuild and show them the true version of yourself. But before I get on to the next point, leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of these videos. Thank you very much. The first thing is to isolate and work on yourself, but not in an unsocial way. You will need to focus on your own well-being by taking care of your mental and physical health. Training has a very important role here. When I started training almost 2 years ago, I was shy, lazy and unconfident. Sports were my passion, even though I didn't practice them much, which is why I saw training as a fitting alternative. And over just half a year, I saw huge changes in my body, through which I amassed so much confidence that my whole life started to change. I took on self-improvement. I finally asked out the girl which I wanted to do ages ago, and I was getting more social with the newly gained confidence I got. That is because our body and mind are directly linked with each other. Have a strong body and you will have a strong mind, through which the next steps are going to be far easier to execute. You will need to formulate goals and work on them in silence. Plan out what you're going to do and which steps you need to take to get further towards your actual potential. And then you will need to use every second with purpose to make the most out of it. During this phase, you will find the drive and power that will keep you going even beyond your limits. And these form the biggest challenge of them all. Fears, doubts and beliefs are all holding you back right now. What am I even saying? These were holding you back your whole life. But by being driven, by having a purpose, you will gather the energy to go beyond everything, to see through the scheme and to actually achieve what many others couldn't. You will need to be on constant attack mode, fighting every challenge that was laid upon you. Because only with action will you change your current circumstances and grow over yourself. Only by taking the risk of failure will you achieve a lot of success. And over time, all of your actions will compound into momentum, which will then take you into unbelievable heights, for which you first have to take action. There's no better way to ensure action than to embrace a routine in your day-to-day life. And trust me when I say that this isn't only very effective, but also very easy to do. Your routine should only focus on 2 main points: having the morning for yourself and getting onto work immediately. When you wake up, your mind is fresh and full of ideas, so the faster you get onto work, the more you can take this to your advantage. That is also why you should get onto the hardest task first thing in the morning, or as Brian Tracy calls it, eating the frog. That will ensure that you will use your energy productively and that you will start off your day with an achievement. Because if you put it off, you will just push it throughout your whole day and in the end achieve nothing. You will be constantly plagued by the thought of finishing this task and therefore only worsen your day. But get it done first thing in the morning and your whole day will be programmed for success. And that will take over to weeks, months and even years of progress that you just achieved by starting the day off in the right tone. That is also how I started my journey, waking up at 7 AM and getting onto work immediately. Still to this day do I use this routine because of how productive and confident it makes me. And over time you will build a resume of your achievements which you can look back onto and see that you are worthy of respect. It will boost your mindset, which in the end will only make you stronger throughout the process. And in that process you will finally beat your number one enemy, procrastination. All of these wasted evenings on your phone will disappear because taking on hard tasks will become a habit for you, a trait that you cannot get rid of. How you do anything is how you do everything, and by being disciplined in this one area you will take this over to every task in your life. Bad habits like eating, partying, being on social media will fade away. These won't give you any fulfillment anymore because you know how much more you can get out of challenging yourself daily. And with these dopamine sources gone, you will lose any incentive to procrastinate, which will give you more time. More time for your work, your habits, and yourself. Throughout the next months, you will need to take a lot of time for yourself because there's one trait that you will have to build up to keep this whole process going. You will need to build a resilient mindset. Your mindset is the foundation for everything that you do and experience. It is the reason why some people are more successful than others. It is also the reason why your life is degrading in the first place. Just look at some of the best performing people on our planet: Elon Musk, David Goggins, Cristiano Ronaldo. These people truly believe that they are destined to be the best in the world and work towards that goal every single day. And if you think anything less of yourself, then why should you be deserving of it?
Well, no, who's the best player in the world ever?
For me, the best player in the world ever, Diego Maradona.
Me.
You will need to change your whole mindset about yourself. Don't be sad about all the things that you did in the past. Embrace them because they made you the person that you are today. Treat yourself like your best friend, not like your biggest enemy. Get onto work and see it as proof that you are someone to be respected. See the efforts and pain as a reason to not give two shits about what other people think of you. And on your journey, get other foundations right, like training your body consistently, educating yourself daily by reading books or listening to podcasts, and by being around the right people. Because you are the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with, so choose them wisely. Throughout all of these actions, you will get onto the next chapter of your life, the one where you will finally go after all of the things that you set out to do ages ago. It will be hard and you're probably doubting yourself right now, but if it wouldn't be hard, if everyone would be able to achieve it, then would it even be worth doing in the first place? If you only do what everyone else is doing, you will get the same results as them, the average. But once you realize that struggles and pain are big parts of being successful, then you will know what to expect and can prepare yourself accordingly by taking the steps known to you. And then there will be nothing left to stop you as you go through your redemption arc. Show them what potential truly hides within yourself. I'm rooting for you.